Hey everybody, Mark Fitchett here again for another quick informal video lesson. This time I'm going to give a brief, hopefully brief, discussion on CAGED, C-A-G-E-D. Using E as an example, and I'll be playing E dominant 7th chords and using the Mixolydian scale, maybe a little pentatonic. So my system here now, it's CAGED, because I'm starting on E. So CAGED just refers to the order of the open chords that you are now barring. In each chord you have sort of resident licks and riffs and embellishments that you can use. So having a chord under your fingers is very useful. Plus if you play those chords, then you can easily add to it if it's the chord or solo around it. So here's E. Okay, now the next chord shape would be the D. Remember, we're doing CAGED. So I'm using a D7th shape E. All right, next one after we got E, D, C shape. I'm using the C7 shape. Again, resident licks. Anyway, so ED. See, the next shape is the A shape. So every shape has cool little licks that you can do, and everybody does. Whether the person knows it or not, every guitar player is using CAGED. They just don't intellectualize it that way. And that's okay, as long as you can play, right? All right, so G shape, kind of a bit of a bear to play a bar chord, but we just use partials like this. And then back to the E shape. So, just be aware when you see people online trying to sell you their method, like the 3-note per string method. It's superior. So what I'll do is I'll address some of the things they say against CAGED. So one thing they always say is that CAGED just locks you in a little box. Let's see if that's true. Okay, here we go. I don't feel locked in a box. They say, oh, the 3-note per string thing is for picking. It makes it so you have even picking. So that may be the case. Big deal. All right. So if I do 3 notes per string, that just means I'll be starting in one of the letters of CAGED and immediately progressing to the next. For example, C shape. I'm going to do 3 notes per string. Oh, wow. I ended up in the A shape. Okay, let's start in the A shape. Started in the A, ended in the G. It's like that everywhere. So whether you're doing 2 notes per string, 3 notes per string, whatever. Hey, check this out, okay? Am I in a box? I'm gonna do the Mixolydian, E Mixolydian scale, 2 notes per string. Oh, let's see what else. Oh, arpeggios. Oh, so I want to go. Okay, I started in the A shape, kind of reaching over the G shape. But the point is, I'm seeing all these shapes all at once, no matter. I'm going to tell you the secret to absolute speed. This is it. You need to get that's right, an Yngwie Malmsteen pick. That is the secret. Anyways, I'm being silly here. Oh, there's another thing that you'll hear say, well, some scales work, but others don't, and that's absolute crap. All scales work. But basically what you're doing in a CAGED pattern, I'll use the C, there's an octave, there's 2 notes, right? So whatever scale you want to fill in between. Oh, how about a Lydian? Mixolydian? Dorian? Aeolian? Whole tone? You know, on and on it goes. Every one of these patterns, you can finger any scale. The other thing they'll say is like, well, it doesn't cover all the chords. Yes, it does. Every single chord that you could do is involved in a cage shape. It just can't not. The guitar is like that, so how can it not be that way? I challenge anybody out there. You send me something. Show me something that's not in a caged shape. Now, admittedly, there are some chords that fall in the crack. Let's see if I take a chord. Wow, that's Ted Green taught me that one. But it starts in the A shape and ends up in the C shape. So even that, no matter, you have your fingers all over the guitar, you can still figure out what cage is involved in it. Granted, there are people that learn their neck, don't know any of this stuff. They just know the neck. Fine, power to them. I, in fact, pretty well knew all my major scales up and down the neck before I actually sort of was taught by Jamie Glazer, who is a great studio guitarist. My good friend Carl Grossman in Hermosa Beach also wrote a book on that, and he made me hip. And then I started researching it, and I went, yeah, I'm already doing this, but look how useful that is. Look how I can see all my shapes. And then when I learn a lick that goes with a specific, a chord shape, when I change keys, if I have a C lick, for example, change keys to F, C. Anyways, I've probably gone way too long in this, and I'm going to have to edit this thing down. But again, this is not an instructional video. This is more of just educational to let you know a little more about what cage is about. There are plenty of great videos out there. I have some on my site. You can look at those. There's lots of great other instructional people on the tube of YouTube out there. There's lots of great information on the cage. But just avoid anybody that says, starts to make a debate out of it. There's no debate. It just is, okay? It just is. All right, thanks for checking out my YouTube Guitar School online guitar lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got something out of it. If you like what you saw and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, tell your friends, and if you have any ideas of things you'd like to learn on the guitar, drop me a line through my YouTube page and maybe I can put a video together for you.